So hello. Today
Hello.
we're sitting here with the incredible Irina, and I've been working with Irina since 2014, and we know each other since 2011. Oh my goodness!
Long time.
Hashtag getting old.
No.
And I'm a big fan of Irina because of the work that she does in couple therapy. And so I'm super excited to have her here today.
Thank you.
I just have a couple of questions for you. Free ride.
Astrid without any questions? That's not possible.
Really so. Okay, and to just like showcase the amazing work you're doing and also to give some insights to the amazing people who are watching who might just have similar challenges that you are really good at solving. So, maybe just the first question I have for you was around, literally the challenges that the people are facing that you are usually working with. And I'm asking this because in the end, I'm going to ask you just like a couple of insights that you can give people who are watching if they are facing similar challenges.
Yes.
So here we go.
Wow, that's a tough question. But I think one of the biggest ones, or the ones that I see more often, is that people, although they have everything that they desire in their life, they have a great career, perfect health, great partner, they don't feel satisfied. They have this feeling of something is wrong with my life. Like I wake up in the morning and I'm not happy. Like this is the most common challenge that I receive, that I see, that I hear.
Yeah, and what's the classic, I don't want to say diagnosis.
Is that there is a part of their life that is not filling them, that they are not satisfied with. And that is usually relationships and the way that they interact. So they don't get as much as their relationship. Maybe they lose opportunities that they would like to take, but something holds them back. They don't have great sex life or satisfaction, and this impairs a lot the quality of the relationship and with their partner or partners. They don't engage so much in relationships, and the quality is like, those superficial conversations. Like I have only superficial conversations with my partner.
Like been there.
Been there, done
that. Yeah. And okay, so it's basically what I'm hearing is people who are holding themselves back.
Yes.
So much.
Yes.
Hence, relationships are on a low flame.
Are flat.
Yeah. Okay. Hence, fulfillment doesn't exactly skyrocket.
No.
Okay.
And you don't feel that you are fully alive. That you live life at its.
Yeah. So, if I don't know, for instance, one of the people who is watching this has such a challenge, what is a super simple homework you can give them that they can, I don't know, complete maybe even today,
Well, if you have that challenge, I will really encourage you to complete it today. Because life is even beautiful when you have entire satisfaction. So first of all is identify the challenge. Identify exactly what is something that you would love to change. Then answer yourself to the question, what is holding you back? What is the fear that is holding you back?
From opening up, or from
opening up for actually having the relationships that you want to have. That be opening up, taking the chances, maybe increasing the depth of the conversations. No? So what is exactly that fear that holds you back? Some examples. Fear of being vulnerable, fear of what you were saying, opening up, fear of failing, fear of...
Yay, rejection. My number one fear.
Not being enough.
Okay.
Of not being right. No? What is that fear that holds you back? And then the third question that you should answer to yourself will be, think how will that situation will change if that fear will be reduced to 50%. And then go one step forward. How will that situation change if the fear will be reduced to 20%? put in mind exactly what you want to achieve, and you understand that you are not the fear.
I'm hating this when I'm like thinking already and I have to ask the next question.
It's
but yeah, can you? I'm curious. Can you give like one more example of such a case? You know, maybe and I'm also curious what happens afterwards. You know, like what happens if people do these steps. I'm like doing them in my brain now. And I'm like just like
Yes, like I'm always smiling because remembering this girl that I was coaching, and she was always holding back in interacting with men, because the fear that was holding her back was, I'm not good enough. I will fail. So it was already a fulfilled prophecy. And then we worked on that fear and reducing it with 50%. The impact that it produced is that at least she was initiating conversations. So she was maybe not fully opening up in the beginning, but at least making the first step, jumping in the pool. And then afterwards, understanding that by opening up, she also receives feedback.
I'm like,
it gets reinforced. And then by yourself, you are the agent of the change.
Yeah.
So you change it.
Okay, so it's baby steps.
Oh, a lot of baby steps.
Okay, cool. Last but not least, you have also been trained at the Arc, obviously.
Yes.
And I'm curious, you know, when we work with people, obviously, we always say, like, please bring the work that you're usually doing also into the Arc and all these things. And I'm curious, what of this have you been able to witness at the Arc, or how have your relationship interventions shaped the outcome of people who returned from the Arc?
I would say that one of the best outcomes that I've seen through the Arc was when one of the women that were present, one of the participants, she fully entered into her sexuality. Because of a past trauma. She was not letting herself fully feel, and that was the fear of being hurt behind. And then through the work of the Arc and understanding what are the buttons, what are the triggers, but at the same time what is after the fear, she managed to fully open up and have the quality of her relationship with her partner increased, skyrocketed. And happiness, she was fully happy. Then everything that she had, professional life, health, had a different light, because then they are not shadowed by that small part maybe that you are not satisfied.
It's an interesting point you're making, because I'm always so scared about talking about these experiences to other people, because I'm saying here after the Arc, you basically, I don't know, fulfill your life purpose, you write your book, you win all those prizes, but really what's happening is that because people are making these incredible mind shifts and widening their comfort zones in areas that are sometimes, people think sexuality and career aren't related, right? And right, and it's funny you're mentioning this, because I'm super skeptical and scared to talk about this, even on this mastermind. But
it's a taboo topic that we don't speak about, but we all want to know about.
And it's not just sexuality, right? It's so many other things where people would say it's not directly related to, I don't know, the impact I want to have in life, but it's really so many times breaking free in one area is literally gonna, as you say, like literally skyrocket all the others. So
for me, like, I truly believe that
Astrid out of her comfort zone.
Totally. I'm wondering how many people are out of their comfort zone right now listening to this. But I truly believe that in an intimate relationships, a lot of your fears are appearing because it's the most intimate and close relationship that one can be in. So then by understanding yourself in that context, you understand how you act outside.
So thank you for sharing.
Yes.
We will have some
You're
more
welcome.
teas and coffees now, I guess. Yeah, and
coffee.
for everybody who just got triggered, who was wildly skeptical or strangely curious, there's always a way to get in touch with us. Next retreats are already booked, and yeah, so dare to just literally contact us for a coffee chat. What we'll do with you is literally make a small analysis, 45 minutes around that time. What's your bottleneck? What's really holding you back? We don't have to talk about sexuality if you want to, but
No.
maybe we will.
Well, it depends on what is holding you back.
Yeah, and really try to understand what's the best way for the arc to accelerate your growth and your impact. To help you implement some vision for your impact and your work that literally knocks you out of your socks, that inspires yourself and others. Anything to add, Irina?
I think this, like, go beyond the fear and transform fear into love.
Yeah.
And love everything that you do and everything that you are.
Cool. Thank you so much for
Thank you.
joining us today. Can we say
Thank you.
virtual hug? No, I can do active hug. Bye bye, guys.
So,